So, welcome to ITB Berlin 25. And what are the biggest challenges for the tourism industry in the upcoming next 12 months?
Thank you for the question, and thank you for having UN Tourism with you. According to our last barometer, on a yearly basis, because we have data that are looking at the quantitative part, and then we have the qualitative part. We have a network of experts. The cost of accommodation and flights are really of biggest concern, number one. Then is the overall economic inflation and situation. Then quite new geopolitical issues that are quite striking and really preoccupying the sector. On the fourth position, we have severe weather events, which are on the rise. And the fifth is lack of human capital. People are evading the sector. So this is quite a big challenge, as I said. But by contrast, as in 2024 we have reached 1.4 billion arrivals, 99% of 2019, we have been quite impressed by the growth in expenditures, which have grown beyond the number of arrivals, meaning people are spending more. And we have 103%, so 3% more than in 2019 for the same amount of people. So yes, price is a big factor, but the pattern has as well slightly changed.
So, how should the industry or the respective market segment respond to these challenges?
I think governance is key, being it at a national, local, or regional level, at destination level. I think this is very important. Good planning and trying to anticipate, because from a year to another, you don't come to an unknown territory, of course. So planning is very important. Second, I think that we have learned during COVID, most importantly, you need to really be prepared for any type of crisis. So we have a different type of crisis. When there is floods or severe heat, you need to be prepared. So you need to, it's the public sector responsibility, the governance part that is responsible. Of course, industry needs as well to take the measures, but I think the public sector needs really to plan and have a one voice in collaboration with the private sector. That's very important. So being it weather, being it health, or whatever it is, I think it is important to have a plan and to try to be able to anticipate. Then what is as well very important is that you need to have a diversification of products, because we have seen that excess of tourism can really lead to huge insatisfaction with the local communities. So that as well is extremely important. Then I think we should be using digitalization for both purposes, not only to promote a destination, but as well to mitigate the risk that we can encounter during any moment that the tourism can be subject to. So I think that we should be using as well more the tools, more the IT tools and digitalization to support these efforts as well.
So, are there already current best practices concerning these challenges?
Yes, absolutely. We have Malta, we have China, we have Spain as countries, and then we have destinations. We have been seeing. Interesting enough, I forgot to say earlier, measuring is really key, because you need to understand what is going on and you need to have a science-based approach to understanding what's going on. So we have been very successful, and we have received, in a year and a half, we have increased by 50% the number of tourism observatories with countries, because countries are very conscious that The collaboration with universities and scientific community can really help to take better decisions and to shape better policy, and as well actions to actually mitigate any risk. So that is one thing. I can give the example of Barcelona, because this is, I think, one of the most vocal everywhere. When the local population is very insatisfied and really like threatening tourists, the authorities have responded exactly by where the problem lies, is consultation with people. Consultation with people. They have created an ongoing platform for for dialogue for the citizens and for the local communities. And actually, Spain is one of the first country to undertake a national assessment of satisfaction of citizens towards tourism. We're as well piloting another initiative in Portugal, in Lisbon, for the same purpose. And I can say the consciousness of the sustainability issues, which we always relate to environment, are really shifting to the social sphere. And I think we're really ready, and the industry is ready more than ever to look at the social impact.